Time for me to put my Becky stompers on. Oh, welcome back to Vulgar Wrestling. And I did hint at this in the SmackDown review. Well, guess what? It's no longer a hint. It is a declaration of war, brother. Because we are doing 10 reasons why Becky Lynch sucks. Alright, this has been coming. I actually think Becky Lynch has escaped a 10 reasons why she sucks video. Gotta be honest. Do not know how or why, but I don't recall us doing one. On her. Here, a lot of wrestlers over the years have felt the victim of fog wrestling. I was going to say fog wrestling's tongue, but that might feel a wee bit dodgy, brother. Brother. Anyway, 10 reasons why she sucks. Reason number 1, the worst, and I mean the worst face of the company ever. You may be like, face of the company. No word do I like. See, in like 2018, 19, right? When Becky Lynch got her face bust open to that Survivor Series, and then they got the Mania main event, hell, she was on the front cover of 2K20, right? That 2019 year, Becky Lynch was being positioned as the face of the company. You can like it, you can hate it, but I think you have to accept it. That's the way she was portrayed, and as much as we want to bash Triple H, right? That was Vince McMahon pushing a woman as the face of the company. And as much as I don't like Roman Reigns, and I think he fucking sucks, and I think Cody Rhodes sucks, they're both better than Becky Lynch, right? They're both better than her. And, yeah. I mean, look at the state of the face of the... I mean, how do you go feel like big match John Cena to Becky Lynch? Because see, in those years, Roman Reigns was fucking stale, man. Roman Reigns was... he's stale, he's staler than a slice of bread in the back of the bread basket that's been left there for about 3 months. But, point is, worst face of the company ever. We'll move on. Reason number 2. Far too many face and heel turns, right? She comes back as a face, turns heel immediately. Comes back as a heel, turns face immediately. See, back in the day, right? People's heel runs and face turns, like, they were distinctive. And I mean, you can differentiate them, right? Look at, like, Austin. Comes in as a heel, right? And then they realise his popularity's growing. 97. It's the double turn with Brett. Then right up to WrestleMania 17. But he turns heel, right? And then pretty much right up to the night after Survivor Series 2001, that's him a face, and then that's Austin a face again. And it's like countless other guys. Like, yeah, Rock had more heel face turns. Triple H had more like face heel turns and face turns than Austin. But you can remember when they turned heel in the moments, and then when they turned back to face. With Becky Lynch, I mean, Becky Lynch has probably turned heel over 10 times. And that's unacceptable, man. It's like, I feel like most characters use the term loosely, I feel like most people in WWE these days are just like Big Show. See, like a decade ago, right? Big Show stood out because he literally turned heel and face every like couple of weeks. Everyone, it feels like these days, turns heel and face every couple of weeks, so that's what it is. Reason number 3, her husband's a wanker. She can turn around and say, my hot American husband, Seth frickin' Rollins, right? She can turn around and say that all she wants, but I can't stand the guy. He's pish. Don't know how they even got together, why they got together. But yeah, there you go. Don't like her husband. He's a prick. As Don West said to Mike today, you're a selfish prick. The roll off the tongue on it, man, was honestly fantastic. Reason number 4, she can't work. Has Becky Lynch ever worked a good match? I don't think so. She is a brutal worker. Just look at pretty much every single match she's had recently with Lia Valkyria. They have been awful. That one at SummerSlam was fucking laughable. I've seen Stevie Richards and his wee co-host break it down a million times, and yeah, they're a wee bit boring, but that video had me in hysterics. How bad they found it and how bad I found it. Not that I did the fid with them, but point is, it was shit. She can't work, pal. Reason number 5, her fucking accent, right? I've no problem, right, with a Dublin accent, but hers is turned up to like the fucking max, my friends, right? It is just it's cringe. It just comes across as like forced, right? See, when Sheamus, I think Sheamus is fine, speaks, but I don't know if this is a Becky Lynch problem or this is a WWE problem, right? Because we see them change people's accents all the time. Like Drew McIntyre, right, is from Ayr, right, Scotland. See here in, I don't know what is going on with Drew McIntyre's fucking accent, right? But it's not what it should be. It's been Americanized, and he's openly spoke out about this. But they've took him to acting classes, right, to like get it to be. But I don't. Why would you want that? Like, why would you not want the guy to sound unique? And he does sound unique. I'm not going to say he doesn't sound like. I mean, he does. He does sound Scottish, but it's like you hear that with like actors that go to America. I mean, like you hear golf. I mean, look at Rory McIlroy, right? If you've listened to him, he's from what, Hollywood, just outside of Belfast, right? That guy doesn't sound like. He sounds like he's. He sounds like he's from Hollywood, brother. You know what I mean? And it's like Sean Connery. His accent is so distinctive, right? Where, I mean, it's not Americanized, but it does have like that Hollywood feeling to your best. You know, it's such a it's like they can nail it, but no. I feel like Becky Lynch is fucking sucks. Reason number 6, the Lyra feud, brutal. Like I just said about that match, you had awful. I got my Becky Stompers out. I got my Becky Stompers. Somebody needs to stomp on the feud. Tragic. Honestly, man, things been going since fucking WrestleMania. Right, fucking going, see, fucking WrestleMania. Reason number 7, she is the second worst horsewoman. You know, as much as I can't stand her, it would be a tragedy if I sat here and pretended that Becky Lynch was worse than Bayley. You know, I couldn't do that. We tell the truth on this channel. She's not worse than Bayley. She is worse than Charlotte and Sasha Banks, though. I'll say that. Yeah, Bayley's just, there's nothing about Bayley. Reason number 8, her promos are horrific. Her accent ties into that, but has there ever been a good Becky Lynch promo? Has there ever been? It just comes across as cringe. Nothing about it feels authentic. I mean, I'm not saying she's ever, I know I just said I don't think she's ever cut a good promo, but I feel like once she shot up to that stardom, so to speak, around 2018-19, that's when they just turned it, and everything she did just felt cringe. Reason number 9, she's an awful actor. Her movies are rank rotten, and her parts in movies that are like half decent are so fucking limited that why is she even in them? And then reason number 10, the obvious reason, guys, she refused to do the 10 bell salute for Hulk Hogan. So fuck Becky Lynch. I mean, that's a good as reason as any for Becky Lynch to suck. How about that? How do you like me now? Damn it. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. And yeah, that's 10 reasons why Becky Lynch sucks. There's my 10, there's my notes ripped up. Somebody commented, why do you keep sounding out of breath, and why is your mic quality so bad? Right, that's when I was doing it out in the walk at like 3:30 in the morning. Out of breath, walking the Jakester, and guess what? It was freezing. And also, I was recording it on my phone, which isn't the best mic quality. But anyway, that's 10 reasons why Becky Lynch sucks.